Incredibly smooth, cool, fast, and all around a very nice CPU. It doesn't bottleneck anything in my system. I overclocked it to 4.5 GHz and it only gets to 6570C on 100% load. It idles at a constant 4.5 GHz around 35-40 to 14 nautical miles. Architecture is amazing at keeping the system cool all the time. Great performance. Overclocked to 4.7 GHz, stable at 141V. Max load temps never exceed 60C on my H105 water cooler. Gaming with this CPU and two 980Ts is a dream at 1440p max settings. My first PC build serves me well. Intel Core i5-6600K 3.5 GHz quad-core processor, NZXT Kraken X61106. 1 CFM liquid CPU cooler, MSI Z178 Crate Gaming ATX LGA 1151 motherboard, Corsair Vengeance LPX 16GB, 4x4GB, DDR4 3000 memory, Samsung 850 EVO Series 250GB 2.5 inches solid state drive, $0. Purchase say. Excellent processor. Got it clocked at 4.3 on the Hyper 212 EVO. Can easily push it up to 4.6, but I don't really need it anyway and I'll take the lower temps. It's fast, and doesn't overheat when I have it overclocked to 4.20 GHz. Very nice. I love it's a powerhouse. Upgraded from a 3-year-old FX 8150, gained a solid 10-15 FPS in games. Lower temps than the AMD usually ran as well. This CPU is phenomenal. My main purchase was because the heat in my room due to the FX 9590S. This processor made a noticeable difference by reducing the heat in my room. I previously had a FX 9590 which I bought in 2014. The FX 9590 treated me well. When I got a 980T, I always felt underwhelmed. I feel like this GPU could do more, but I just dealt with it. Until recently, I purchased this i5-6600K. I haven't overclocked it or anything yet, but the performance is just noticeable from the AMD FX 9590. Games like Overwatch, I gained a solid 30 FPS from my 9590. Wow, gained a whooping 35 FPS. The speed at which this CPU delivers is crazy good, and I couldn't be more satisfied with this process. I was between this and the i7-6700, but for gaming orientation the i5-6600K is killer and you need to overclock, but when I'm ready to overclock I can just see this CPU being a boss. This CPU has no bottleneck for my 980T, soon my GTX 1080! Hey, word to all AMD CPU users, this processor is amazing and well worth it. Trust me, the Zen may have hope, but if you're upgrading now, do it. You won't regret. Comp specs, at 21440p monitor, C5-6600KW/H100GB GAZ170X Gaming 7 Corsair Dominator Platinum Series 3200 MHz 16GB RAM 850 power supply PNY 980T reference. Pros: fast, and fast. Runs at 3.9 GHz out of the box on an Asus Maximus Hero motherboard. Overclocks flawlessly to 4.6 GHz with Asus Suite 3. I have no doubt I can push it to 5 GHz, but that's for later OC sessions planned in the future. DX12 support is upcoming and it should be awesome. I have experienced about 15 to 30 FPS gains using the same SLI GPUs from my i5-4670K build. Cooling fully compatible with my Corsair H110i GTS liquid cooler. Under 45C under load. Air cooling was so-so at 70 cans, no heatsink included, but this is a non-issue for overclockers like myself who go the liquid cooling route. Intel seems to be cheaping out on these things to increase their profits. Unfortunately, with the new chipset it requires new motherboard and new RAM, which means more of an initial investment. Click link in description for more reviews.